Election lines are being drawn at the state's capital. A recently proposed map adding 2 new congressional districts in Texas is now heading to the full Texas Senate for debate. The map would add those districts in Houston and Austin. KXAN Sally Hernandez sat down with the Texas Tribune to see what's ahead in this redistricting process.
Thanks for joining us. Talking about, of course, the legislation that kicked off its special session last week. The legislature, rather, that kicked off its special session last week. So the main focus is on redrawing the state's political maps. What's the update on the process? What should we expect in the next few weeks as we move forward on that?
Right. The Senate so far has proposed maps for its own chamber, the State Board of Education, and Congress. We still have not seen a map for the Texas House from the lower chamber. A draft of that is expected to be released in the coming days. The big thing to note about these maps as they are being released is that they are just drafts. They're likely going to continue to change as lawmakers work out differences over various boundary lines and whatnot. Another thing is that one of the big through lines we've seen in these maps so far is that to an extent, maybe something that you'd expect to see, the initial drafts are attempting to strengthen Republican majorities by protecting incumbents and creating more GOP-friendly districts. So what to expect in the coming weeks, we'll see a House map at some point, and we'll start to see those maps move through the legislative process.
And the state is releasing almost 250 migrants who were arrested under the governor's catch and jail border policy. Where does this issue go from here? And how does it play into that larger immigration debate that's been playing out for really several weeks?
Yeah, so a state district judge has granted a motion to release nearly 250 migrants on no-cost bonds after defense attorneys challenged the continued imprisonment of hundreds of migrants. As far as next steps, it's unclear what exactly will happen to those nearly 250 migrants when they are released from state custody. Federal immigration authorities can choose to take them into custody or deport them. They can also be released into the U.S. while they await their criminal and potential immigration proceedings. This is just the latest immigration headline, right, that we've seen in recent weeks, and it marks the latest development, actually, in the governor's new state criminal justice system for migrants, which has had issues since the governor initiated it in July.
Cassie Pollock with the Texas Tribune. Thank you again.
Thank you.